Hey everybody, it's Russ from Kilt&Cork, and it is our Friday night happy hour. And I'm here with my co-host, Carrie Boyle. Yay, we need to
Hello.
applause.
Cheers, everyone. I guess. I don't know. Is it Friday? It's hard to tell anymore.
The only way I know it's Friday is because we are on once again. And as you know, we are on Wednesdays and we're on Fridays at 5 o'clock. So if you're out there watching us, we'd love it if you could chime in, type something in the text box, chat with us, tell us that you're out there, so we can say hi to you. We've got a pretty cool show tonight coming up with Tim Daniel from Outbreak. We'll introduce him in a minute. But Carrie, what have you been doing the last couple of days?
Well, I've been doing lots of stuff. Well, as you can see for tonight, I've decided that I'm going to get out of my pajamas after 3 weeks, and I put on my disco top.
I see that.
Let's see. This might light up. We'll see. Hey, I got my disco scarf on.
You do?
Yeah. So I'm going. Now it's off. But yeah, I'm going full dance party after this. But the last few days, I took a break. I'm still on social media, which is what I've been trying to teach myself. But I have painting. I painted some flower pots. I planted my garden. I've been cooking a lot. I did a couple of videos you saw.
I did. I saw that.
Yeah, so I've been busy the last couple of days.
We'll talk about those videos here in a minute because they're kind of
cool. What about you?
I've just been just work. It's, other than this, other than just, doing our lives at night, during the day, it's just been spent working. I haven't been out of the house really. Yeah. Just kind of doing all the digital stuff. Right. We've got a lot of, we just added another virtual tasting that's going to be happening on the 18th, but we can talk about all that stuff later.
But yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, we're in a bar though, so at least if you just joined us and you haven't watched Carrie and I before, we've been doing this now for this is going on our third week. Yeah, this is our third Friday, and
it would have been canceled yet.
It hasn't been canceled. No, not yet. But Carrie, it was her idea. She said, let's just bring happy hour to people and let's do some fun stuff and act like, since we can't get together in a real pub or a real bar, real winery, let's just get together and do it virtually. And so we've tried to do that. But if you're sitting with us, it's customary and almost compulsory that you have to have something to drink. What are you drinking, Carrie?
So I went crazy. Normally I just pour myself a glass of wine because by nature I'm fairly lazy. But today I decided this is what else I've been doing. I have so much free time. I hand squeezed a whole bag of tangerines today.
What?
So, yep, I got some time to kill. So I am drinking Starfield,
shout out there.
Up in El Dorado County. And then I threw a little bit of Aperol in there.
Okay.
And tangerine juice, and it's delicious.
That sounds really good. That's a great cocktail. Well, I haven't started drinking yet, so I'm going to start drinking right now. And I've got my mug. I'm going to, without spilling all over my, I'm drinking this hazy IPA, and it comes on recommendation of Tim himself. So Outbreak Brewing in Placerville.
Appropriate, yes.
Yeah, I know. So yes, this is very appropriate that we are drinking Outbreak during this pandemic. I think that everybody should be out there drinking. So cheers, Carrie.
Cheers.
All right.
Wrong way. God, I can't get it right.
Mm-hmm. Wow. So I never tasted this beer before.
Yeah.
And I have to be honest with you, I'm not a huge IPA fan, but Tim said, you know what, you got to taste this IPA or this hazy, and this is delicious. Are you a beer drinker, Carrie?
Not really. I think I want to drink beer. So this happens all the time. My husband will bring home beer. I'm like, ooh, that sounds really good. Can I have one?
Yeah. Well, this.
And I take about 3 drinks. I'm like, I'm good. Even if I love it, I'm only good for about a half a beer.
Oh, no kidding. Well, this is pretty delicious, I have to say. So we'll talk to Tim about this in a minute. But so we've got some music tonight, folks. We've got some good news again, some just good news. I'd love it if you guys are out there to say hi. We see Ed out there and Marcy, Annalise watching again, Michael and Beverly, And so a lot of our these are the usuals where we know your name. This is like cheers.
Like cheers here. Yeah.
Where you come to our bar. Carrie and I have this bar. You guys come here and we know your name. So thank you guys for watching. It's always very cool to see you out there because, what else are we going to do on a Friday night during a quarantine? Exactly. So you heard now we have to wear masks.
Yeah. I actually dug one out. Well, I listened to Gavin Newsom yesterday, and what he said was, and I think it was an important point. He said they are additive. They are definitely helpful. The most important thing is to keep the social distancing, but he didn't want to panic everyone and have them run out and get all the masks that the medical community is already fighting desperately for. So I think they're recommending scarves and other types of masks. So
that's right. That's right.
Get ready to go.
I know. So Carrie, who's ready for a party? And we'll talk about more of what's going on out there in a minute. But it's time to bring in someone that's been waiting in the wings. He's an outstanding brewer. If you have not been to Outbreak in Placerville, you gotta make it up there and say hi to the staff and the team up there. But Tim Daniel is one of the owners and the brewer up there, and he's also a musician. So we're going to bring him in right now. Where are you at, Tim? There's Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Tim, how's it going?
Going good. How are you guys doing?
We're doing great. Cheers. Are you drinking? I'm drinking your beer.
I'm good at that.
What are you drinking?
I'm drinking Radio Fuzz, our hazy pale ale.
Okay.
Is that did we get you Nova or Radio Fuzz?
Let me see here. Let me see. You put a tag on here, so let me see what this is. Casanova.
Bomb.
It is, man. This is so good. So tell me about it. Tell me a little bit about it because it's tasty.
So Casanova is our hazy double IPA. It's about 8.1% alcohol. Super tropical. It's got hints of coconut, citrus, stone fruit. Just kind of like a plethora of like ambrosia salad with like almost like a cream to it, Super.
Nice. It sounds like a little vacation right there.
It is. I'm on my little tropical vacation. I got to tell you, he hit it on the head. This is like all that and more is in this beer. So I love it. Very cool. So before we cut over, Tim's got a song for us here in a second. Before we go, I just want to say hi to a couple more people. Lori Grief is out there.
Yeah, she's from the Sheldon Wine Shop.
Yeah. Lori Grief, Alana is. Ann Montoya, who is a nurse. She's been watching us before, but she's a nurse up in Chico, and we can't say thank you enough, man. Although I don't want to see you, I don't want to like go in and have to see you. So I'd rather see you on our show than in person. But she did say it's more on the hot spots that you have to use that kind of stuff. And then Terry Middlecoff, thank you very much for watching, you guys. So Tim, what are you going to play for us?
Well, my thoughts were, with all the kind of negativity with this whole thing and COVID-19 and everything else, I thought, I'll play some like Ragtime and some just kind of old school, fun stuff, that's just old saloon type stuff.
I love it.
That's I love it. To play, so I'm going to go for it.
All right. Well, without further ado, here we go, Tim. You're up.
All right.
Let's see if we can make it see what I'm doing too.
All right.
There we go. I think I got it right.
Yep. That was badass, man. That was awesome. Love it. Cheers, bravo. We got virtual
Yeah, that
claps
was
out there,
super
man.
fun. Thank you.
That's so cool. I feel like we need to be and Tim, you're just off camera a little bit. You have to move the camera a little bit. You can't. There we go.
There you are.
There we see you. I felt like we should have been in a saloon with and Carrie. I mean, don't take this the wrong way, but you kind of dressed like a saloon girl from the top up
I
there.
could be like doing the can or something.
I know. I feel like that's where we should be right now. That was pretty fun. Very cool. Very cool. Hey, Debbie just joined us. So hi from Reno to Debbie, and that's pretty cool. So Tim, how does someone of your amazing talent? I mean, how long did it take you to learn to play like that?
I think I started around 6, 7 years old, just watching my aunt and my grandma play, and just heard them doing their thing, and I got into it after that. Just always had a piano around the house. And
yeah.
Part of us having the brewery here, my whole dream was to not only have a cool place to hang out, but have an old piano that we could play and fool around with. Anybody could jump on anytime. So it was just kind of a part of life growing up. So.
Yeah, it's just kind of happened. So you didn't like take lessons, and you just kind of learned on your own.
No, I took a handful of lessons from my aunt growing up, just to learn some basic theory. And then I did a jazz studies program for a couple years doing jazz piano at ARC down in Sacramento. And kind of just, more than anything, just trying to learn and expand what I know, So it's not something that I want to do for a living. It's just more of something that is just fun for me.
Right.
It's really fun. And do you play at scheduled times at the brewery, or is it just whenever the spirit moves you?
Yeah, it's just kind of whenever I feel like going for it. So sometimes I jump in with a band. I'm sure you guys have heard of Island of Black and White. Those guys, super amazing band, and so they'll actually let me jump on and hang out with them and play with them sometimes. So bands like that, or just whoever, just let me jump in with the piano or a keyboard, and have a good time. Nothing too serious, but just whenever I can.
Very cool.
That's very cool. And your family must be a musical family, because your brother's a musician as well.
Yeah, no, he's a phenomenal musician. He's got a band called Jackson Whale that plays locally. They're super good.
Yeah.
So they're killer. My mom, she was a phenomenal musician. My aunt and my grandma, they were killer. They are killer. So definitely have a lot of music in the family.
That's very cool. Well, I can't wait for the next one. So if you're out there watching, you're just tuning in, we've got our special guest, Tim Daniel from Outbreak Brewing in Placerville. And both of us are drinking. You got your beer up there? Oh, yeah. We're all drinking. He's love the glasses you guys got there, too.
Thanks.
So, Carrie, last Wednesday, or this past Wednesday, you gave us some good news.
Yeah.
What else is going on out there? Good news.
We got some really cool stuff going on locally with the restaurants who are struggling, as everyone knows, but they are banding together in little pockets to come together to cook meals and deliver meals for our most fragile parts of the population, the elderly, the homeless. So there's a group downtown I know of that's like Allura, Mulvaney's, Camden, Spit Martyr, Cannon, Winchogaki, and a couple of other restaurants there. Nick's Taco just put something out for the Roseville area, and I think House of Oliver and Press Table they're all collaborating somehow to take care of the people that need it the most in our community. So there's been lots and lots of stories about that coming up. I know that Chocolate Fish, the coffee roasters, they have a program online. It's buy a medical professional or buy a nurse a cup of coffee. And so every week they're delivering 15 gallons of coffee to different hospitals to take care of the medical team. So it's cool. It is cool. I don't know if other communities come together like our communities are coming together, but it's pretty awesome.
That is very awesome.
Yeah.
So Tim, how are you guys been doing up there? I mean, you're in the business.
It's as expected. It's not quite the flow that we like to see typically, but it is pretty good for the situation. I mean, people have been really supportive and really positive with us, and people come in just purely so that they can support us and get something that may not have had before, and
Right.
paying attention to some of the new beers that are coming out a little bit more. So that's been a positive. And then also there's definitely been some of that collaborative stuff going on, with other local breweries. We're talking a lot more and trying to get creative on how we handle the whole thing. And,
right.
Also other restaurants and pubs and things like that we're just kind of banding together to try to bring the whole town together, the whole little region, so we can figure out a way to get through the whole thing,
Yeah, no, I hear you. And, I think one of the things that is keeping the wineries alive is that they've got a really robust shipping. They can ship wines to places where, it's a little bit different when you're a craft brewer and you're making, a fresh product, that you can't necessarily put it in a growler and ship. So
right.
I think it's important that people realize that your breweries out there, your craft breweries, they're in a different situation than both restaurants and, wineries. So they need to be frequented more often. Yeah,
our product, we typically try to turn all of our beer in no more than 3 months. So 3 months is really kind of the end of its life in a lot of ways for craft beer.
Sure.
It could be, some beers definitely can last longer. Our imperial stouts and things like that can last a long time. We're fine with
sure.
that. I totally agree. We like to see our beers move as fast as we can. The fresher the beer, the better, all the way around.
Right. Well, it is delicious. And again, if you're out there anywhere in the El Dorado County area and you have some time to stop by Outbreak Brewery, definitely do that. And we're going to talk about the cure here in a second. Thank you guys for watching. We've got Kayla just jumping in. Kayla, Kayla, Tim. She's Highway 50 up there. Debbie, again, joining us. Very cool, you guys that are out there joining. So let's talk about... Whoa. Someone like squirting something.
I don't know what that was.
That's a beer over there being poured. Yeah, you're in a bar. So since we're in a virtual bar here and out here in virtual land, I want everyone to chime in out there and give us some tips on your favorite bars. Where has your favorite bar been? And tell us why. So Carrie, you start. You tell us where your favorite bar is.
My favorite bar right now is the Snug, which is down near another bar I love, Shady Lake.
Love the Shady Lake. Yeah.
It just has a super cool vibe. I found a cocktail there that I now order everywhere I go. It's kind of a weird one called Bamboo. It's made with sherry. But it's just, I like the music. I like the people. I like the way it feels. It's just always a good time. And
it's called the Snug?
The Snug, yeah.
Okay, and that's in Midtown?
That is...
no, that's not Midtown.
It would be downtown, so it's like 15th and R.
Okay.
There's that whole group where Ace of Spades and all that is.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And I think the other one that I should have discovered a long time ago, but I literally stumbled upon it, was the Stockman's Bar in Old Fair Oaks.
Okay, that was just up there. Lauren just said Stockman's. She said it's dirty, seedy, but it's the best bar.
It's the best. So the first time I went there, I ended up rapping, singing all of Paul Revere from the Beastie Boys out loud by myself.
Nice. So that's Stockman's in Fair Oaks. Very cool.
So, yeah.
How about you, Tim?
I'm definitely a local boy. I was born and raised here, so I stick kind of close to town, to be honest. So across the street from us is the Independent, and they have a great bar all the way through, So they're definitely one of those that we're collaborating with and trying to keep them going too. They're doing a lot of to-go cocktails right now and stuff. So they're killing it. They're doing a really good job.
They are, yeah. And they do have great cocktails.
Well, they give great support to the town and a lot of people through this too. So
okay, so that's your favorite upscale bar. What about your favorite dive bar?
My favorite dive bar? Well, I'll be honest. I'm kind of a Pine Lodge guy in Pollock Pines.
Ooh, I've never been there. Pine Lodge, huh?
No, I haven't been there either.
Well, it's close to home. I live in Pollock Pines, so it's close to home. It's everybody's good people, regular people, and just it's just right up my scene, So I enjoy everybody there, and enjoy the orneriness,
Yeah.
Ornery too.
So that's the Pine Lodge in Pollock Pines.
Yep.
Yeah, I write that one down.
Very nice. Yeah, you gotta check it out. Yeah. We've got some other people. Of course, someone, had to say that Outbreak is their favorite bar. Kelly Rains said Outbreak is her favorite bar. Debbie says she loves the Public House, the live music down there.
Oh, yeah.
That's very cool. And then Lauren says, has anyone been to Tunnel Top on Bush Street in San Francisco? Have not.
I have not been
there. Have not been there. And then Crime Lodge. So I'm not sure. You'll have to tell us where Crime Lodge is, Kelly. I think I don't know. It's hard for me to pick a favorite bar, but because I don't really go to bars a lot. But I think my favorite dive bar, I'll just give it a shout out. It's in Placerville too. Guess what it is? You know what it is. The Bench. Yeah, the Bench. The Bench is fun. I have to tell you. That's the Liar's Bench. Yeah. That's probably my favorite dive bar. And there's a lot of cool places. The library is one I just discovered in San Francisco. It's one of the speakeasies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's probably just because of the coolness factor of having to know the password to get in. That's gotta.
So if you like that, when you're in San Francisco next time, go to the pawn shop. So the front of it is a pawn shop, and you have to go in with something to pawn. But if you don't have anything to pawn, I went with a girlfriend and she just told a dirty joke. And then the door behind the pawn shop opens up into a tapas bar. So it's like cool Spanish food, small plates and groovy cocktails and Spanish wine. It's pretty cool. It's really fun.
That's very cool. So we're talking about our favorite bars out there, and we've had some really good ones come up here from everywhere from San Francisco to Pollock Pines. So if you're out there watching and you've got a favorite bar, tell us where it is so we can kind of check it out next time we're out there.
Yeah, when we're allowed to go back out in public, we can have like a big scavenger hunt around Northern California.
And I can always count on Ed to keep me grounded. He wants me to talk about the ones that I haven't been thrown out of. I really haven't been thrown out of many bars. I don't mean mini bars as in small, tiny bars. I mean like many. I can only really think of one, and that was in Germany when I was in the Air Force. That was a long time ago. So other than that, I haven't been thrown out.
Did you deserve it?
You know what? In my mind, no. No.
Of course not.
No, I didn't deserve it. I was trying to help somebody. Somebody was getting their ass kicked, and we jumped in, and then we all got kicked out. It's like football, the one guy throws the punch, and then the guy that responds, he's the one that gets the flag and thrown out. That's what happened. So, so it wasn't good. But anyways, so we're getting some really good ones. We've got Steamers in Tahoe, Purple Place. Who can forget about Purple Place? How about
is Rum Sugar Lime the name of the bar?
Let's see, Rum Sugar Lime. Is that Rum Sugar Lime? Rum Sugar. I can't speak. Rum Sugar Lime in Reno. I think that is.
Okay.
Yeah. So, hey, we're forgetting one though up here in El Dorado County. A big one too. Cheers, Dave. We're forgetting Poor Reds.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Poor Reds. They're definitely a go-to if you're in El Dorado County.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. I have a Poor Red story. I decided I was probably 25 at the time, and my dad and I had gone wine tasting with my boyfriend at the time and my mom. And after wine tasting, we went to Reds, and I decided I was going to challenge my dad to drinking by the color.
What?
We started, I think, with pink drinks and yellow drinks, and I think on the Grasshopper, I had to excuse myself and go outside.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah,
that's brutal.
My dad.
You were drinking all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yeah, and I should know that I was never going to win going up against my dad.
Yeah.
Oh, and Elise just said Elixir in the Mission in San Francisco. That's a good one.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Elixir. So Kim Pratt's joining us from somewhere back east. What's a good bar back there, Kim? Tell us where's a good bar out there in I always forget where she is. Is it South Carolina, North Carolina? She's somewhere. All right, so we've got a lot of people joining us now. Tim, I think it's about time for another song. What do you think?
It's fine with me.
What are you going to play us this time?
Well, let's see. We'll figure it out.
All right, you're just going to go for it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, this is Tim Daniel from Outbreak Brewing. He is the brewer there, and he's also an amazing. Did we say pianist? How do you say that? Piano player. Let's just go with that. Piano man.
Yeah, piano thing guy.
Piano thing. All right. Here's Tim Daniel.
There we go.
Because he needs that money from.
All right. That was awesome. Thank you. Again, virtual claps out there, everybody. That was so cool. That was almost a little, it was really kind of upbeat, but also a little melancholy.
Yeah.
I love that. That's awesome. It's okay.
Thank you.
The saloon thing we did earlier.
Yeah, that's right. We're in a saloon, man. It's like you're the saloon player, piano player. It's cool. So that's very cool. I have to do a couple of shout outs while we were watching you, Tim. Lauren left. And also, I think I saw my father-in-law, Mike, watching from Idaho. So very cool. Welcome to the show. If you are, and Mike, you got to tell us what your favorite bar is out there. If you got one, there's a lot of them in Idaho, Boise. All right. So guys, we've been talking about our favorite bars and kind of things like that. So if you have any more favorite bars you want to talk about, throw them up there. And I stand corrected. It looks like Kim is in Georgia. I got to remember that. Kim lives in Georgia.
Write that down.
All I know is she moved, man. She moved from California somewhere back east, and that's where she is. Yeah. So Dave says he's missing some of the outbreak after work. Definitely. So, Tim, are you going to have a big party after this is all over with?
Yes. Yeah, we're kind of known for our big shindigs that we do here, but it's too bad we missed our St. Patty's Day celebration. We missed our anniversary party, which is the weekend after St. Patty's Day this year. And usually we turn out about, I'd say, 600-700 people on that. So
Wow.
we're definitely hoping to do some kind of big collaborative, fun shindig, as soon as we can, really.
Right.
We're going to have to create a whole new holiday.
Oh, I know. We've talked about the whole, St. Patty's Day, Easter, something or other.
Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, we'll come up with something. It'll be fun. We'll all get involved.
That sounds good.
But yeah, no, we have a couple reggae shows that were planned, and I think we're gonna have to cancel those too. But
yeah,
it might be just a big, salad of, all that stuff. It's gonna be fun no matter what we do. So
that's funny. A big salad of events.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of events, Carrie, tell us what's going on out there in virtual land.
Well, as I mentioned, I got dressed for a dance party tonight because I figured after 3 weeks I should get out of my pajamas. So tonight, you can tune in to the Spasmatics. They did a show last Friday night after the Bumgarner tasting was last Friday, wasn't it?
Yeah, last Friday was the Bumgarner.
Yeah, so somebody had posted it, and I jumped on that after the Bumgarner tasting. It was so much fun. If you have not seen the Spasmatics, they're in a studio. They dress up in costume like a bunch of nerds, and they play like 80s music. So they were playing 99 Red Balloons by Nana. They were playing Bobby Brown. Awesome.
Yeah.
And then, if anybody happens to like electronic music, there's an electronic music festival that Russ introduced me to. What's it called? Digital.
Oh, now you're going to make me think. Yeah, it's on my Facebook. It's on my Facebook page, so you can just go there and click on the link.
Stand by, my friends.
Yeah, but it's an EDM festival. Digital Mirage, and it's all weekend. It's free. You can donate to help musicians that are out of work right now.
That's cool.
It is, and I love EDM. I'm a big EDM fan, so I'm gonna have to catch some of that. But the Spasmatics are cool too. They're on after a little bit later tonight, but that's also fun to watch. So, are you really going to be dancing around your house? Does your husband dance?
He will after enough alcohol.
Okay.
Last week, I was dancing by myself in front of the television.
You should just live stream that. Carrie's dance party.
Nobody needs to see that, my friend.
Oh, that's awesome. So, Tim, it sounds like you got somebody in there with you. Is your son in there helping you out with this stuff?
Oh, yeah, my son Tyler, he's somewhere around here. He set this whole thing up. He's
very cool.
Some of the live feed stuff, so.
Yeah.
I didn't think about it at first when we were talking yesterday, but then he said, I can do that. So I said, okay, we'll do it.
Yeah, no, it's amazing, huh? Now the kids are showing the parents how to utilize all this technology, and also the kids are the ones saying, no, Dad, you can't go outside right now.
Yeah.
You have to stay in.
That is how it is.
It's crazy, the times that we live in.
No, it's completely different. Definitely something none of us have been through before. So
yeah,
everything works right down.
Yep. And I think that ultimately that's what's going to kind of bind us together, is that now we've got this huge shared experience that everyone, doesn't matter what age you are, has been through.
And it doesn't matter what part of the globe you live on.
No.
We've had shared experiences like 9/11 and things like that were localized to the country, but now it's everybody, everywhere.
Yeah. It is. It is. Hey, Tim, it looks like they're asking, is your sweet wife Shannon there?
She's not here right now.
I think these people are like stalking you, man. You've got some people out there. I'd watch out for that Dave Thomas and that Dave Eros. I don't know. Those guys are a little shady to me. That's all right. I can say that. They're my kilt wearing brethren. Oh wait, no, Tim, you have a word for that.
Kilt folk.
Kilt folk. That's right.
Yeah, kilt folk.
That is a great word, kilt folk. I got turned onto that word a couple of years ago when we went and did that Halloween party.
Yeah, no, there's kilt folk for sure.
Yeah, so those guys are both kilt folk.
Yeah,
I
don't wear mine nearly as much as I should, but I'll do it here and there.
Yeah.
So what are you two doing this weekend?
Me?
Yeah.
Let's see here. We're gonna serve to-go beers.
And then we're gonna serve some more to-go beers.
It's me and my wife's anniversary on Tuesday, so we're gonna
Go beers.
We're not gonna do anything, but
we're gonna stay at home.
Yeah, we're gonna stay at home and probably barbecue or something.
Right.
It'll be a kickback kind of thing. So, but yeah, 18 years.
When is
that's awesome.
When is your anniversary?
On Tuesday.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very cool. Congratulations.
Yeah. Thanks.
Congratulations. Yeah, I don't have many plans either, other than virtual tasting with Findleton Winery on Saturday night.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. They've got 3 wines that we're tasting through on Saturday, but then after that, it gets a little more busier. Then I've got virtual tasting. I'll be on camera pretty much all next week, one way or another. So.
And what are your other
crazy
ones? What other ones do you have?
Gosh, we've got Tuesday. We've got Madronia with Paul Bush. He's going to be on talking about terroir and how it's affecting, or how it impacts the wines. And then next Friday we have another Bumgardner, and then we have a Crystal Basin Cellars coming up, and then Skinner. Another Bumgardner, and then soon we're going to have Via Romano too. They're going to be on the 18th, I think. So yeah, I mean, it's fun. I get to drink some wines and talk to people.
For anybody out there who hasn't done one of these virtual tastings, it's really cool because you're getting to see another side of the winery. I've jumped on to 7 or 8 of them, and you're almost always dealing with the owner. Mm-hmm. Or the winemaker, and you can ask them questions directly. And I know, in our wine region here, you're more likely to see an owner or a winemaker, but they're not the main people you'd run into in the tasting room. And in Napa, they're never the people that you see. But
right.
Like I watched the Frank family one, and it was Todd Graff, the winemaker, and Rich Frank, the owner, taking questions from everybody. And, the guys at Silt and all the ones that you're hosting, you get to interact directly with the people who have the passion and who have the vision. And it's pretty cool.
It is. It's a really good experience. And honestly, for the, you can do, like I just saw Rombauer is doing a Chard virtual tasting this month.
Oh my God, the whole planet's going to be on that one.
Well, I don't know about that because it's like $280 for the pack, the tasting pack. It's worth it because you get 5 or 6 bottles of wine. But, I mean, the tastings that we're doing, the most they are is $80. But I just had an idea, Tim.
What? Oh.
Why can't we do a virtual beer tasting?
We can totally do that. I mean, we're trying to get set up right now for deliveries and for online orders. So we're almost there. There's a couple little things we got to figure out, but we could do stuff like that. Some package where you get 6 beers and
yeah, exactly. You get 6 beers, you take them home, and then we go online at like a certain time like this, and you talk about them.
Yeah, for sure. No, we can totally do that.
Yeah, and
I think we should do that.
Yeah, I'm sure people are dying to do something. It's all been wine.
It has. It's been wine, and it'd be great to do some virtual beer tastings because then they'd have you so they could talk about. How you made the beer and the hop. I mean, definitely beer enthusiasts, I think, would like that a lot. We should talk about that.
Yeah.
You got one. Marcy said she likes it, so that's good.
I have to say hi to my mom. Hi, Mom. I see you there with your little penguin. Why did you give a penguin and a sad face?
Oh, we just put her up on screen too.
Why is there a sad face? God. Here, Russ, I was going to show you this.
Okay.
Here's
you did it. Voluptuary.
I bought the little tiny tasting set. Isn't it the cutest?
That's Voluptuary, right?
Yeah.
Saturday?
So that was tomorrow.
Yeah. That's very cool.
Yeah,
that's very cool. Yeah, Tim, you could probably can the beers, huh?
Yeah, we actually can 16-ounce beers. Tons of them right now. So we got to do a lot of this.
Yeah.
But that's kind of the perfect size to be trying different beers, you know?
It is. It is. And it'd probably be, more than one person. There'd be a couple of people in the house at least going through that. Carrie's on now.
The button works, so here you go. Here's the full effect. It'll probably short out in a second, though.
She is like raring to go tonight. She's going to be dancing. Hey, if anyone else out there, what time are you going to be dancing? So at least they can virtually dance with you. Like 10 o'clock?
Spasmatics are at 8, and the EDM festival is going on all the time, all the way through Sunday. So, and
it goes till 2 a.m. tonight, 2 Pacific time. It goes on through.
I thought it was all weekend. I thought it was like
it does, but is it nonstop? I think it stops at 2 and then start. It is.
Usually,
I thought it stopped. Wow, that's hardcore.
Usually they'll just play on through the night.
Wow. Okay. Then you should stay up all night.
Do it.
Yeah. I got things.
What else are you gonna do? Another marriage.
Well, it is going to be raining tomorrow, so we won't be doing anything outside. But I had this vision that we're going to have tomorrow, and we're going to, pretend like we're on a mini vacation, but it'll only be in our house. So
right. Hey, listen, really quick, before we cut away to another song. Tim, you got another song in you, right?
At least a couple. I can make a song up or something.
I'm sure you could.
I'll wing it.
All right. Well, I want Carrie. So Carrie, 2 weeks ago, last week, she showed the world how to open a champagne bottle with a kitchen knife and a saucepan.
Yes.
And then this week, you showed the world how to use that saucepan, not just to destroy sparkling wine bottles, but how to make cheese.
Ricotta cheese. Yep. Super easy.
Is it really that easy? Because I almost want to call bullshit on that.
No,
is it really that easy?
I made it right in front in the video. The only thing that you didn't see is that I heated up the milk for probably 10 minutes.
I knew it. There's something you're hiding.
Well, no, but I didn't think you wanted to watch me heating milk for 10 minutes. I mean, that's riveting and everything, but I just turned on the video when I got close to boiling. And then pour the vinegar in, and it's cheese like.
That's amazing. I mean, you basically poured that vinegar in and the cheese curds formed. So do you know what poutine is?
Yes.
Oh, Tim, you got it. Oh, you know what, Tim? Poutine would be great. I saw Mike on here. The Kilted Kitchen, Mike. He's on here. I don't know if he was on here. I think he was on here. But anyways, someone's got to get you some poutine for that brewery. It's basically fries covered in cheese curds, covered in gravy.
Wow.
Magical.
Awesome.
Magical.
It is like, it's a Canadian delicacy or comfort food or whatever. But first time I had it was in Quebec City, and I fell in love with it. I had to have it everywhere. The whole time I was in Canada, I was looking for poutine. But so you could use those cheese curds or something similar to that, right? Maybe? Or are they too soft?
They're too soft, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, they're too soft. But
too soft. All right. Well, you got to show us how to make cheese curds for poutine then.
I can do that.
It goes great with beer. Oh my gosh.
All right, I'll work on it.
I mean, Canadians drink a lot of beer, and so the poutine goes great with beer.
Oh, it goes great with everything.
It's a pub food that's just not here. I think we need it. Yeah.
We need that.
We do need that. You need French fries covered in cheese curds, covered in gravy. We need that. That's something we need, especially now. All right, Tim, what you got for us?
Let's find out.
All right, let's go.
Saloon music.
Yeah.
That is so cool. Thank you so much. Again, virtual claps from everybody out there.
I actually started my dance party early for you, man.
I know.
Awesome.
Damn, Tim, you make those keys like wiggle or something. I don't know.
Wow.
Good.
The beer has a little bit to do with that, right?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I love your style. So, are there other genres of music that you like to play, or?
Yeah, my favorite has always been ragtime and like saloon stuff because I grew up. My grandparents were so into it. We like Grand Ole Opry stuff, so country,
Yeah.
and all that stuff just kind of came naturally, just in the ear. So I enjoy it all. I did do some jazz, but I really didn't do the jazz program so much to get into jazz. It was just to kind of expand my knowledge of the keyboard itself.
Sure. Yeah. Well, someone out. Let's see. Sandy McCrossan said that you should host an evening of ragtime.
Yeah,
that would be cool.
It would be fun.
I'd be fun.
Everything I've been doing, I'm totally making it up as we go.
Well, everyone could dress in period costume. That'd be cool.
Speakeasy.
Yeah, speakeasy.
That's
Yeah.
I guess that's off. But yeah, we could still do a speakeasy kind of thing. So.
Oh yeah.
That would be super fun.
That would be very cool. Yeah, Carrie, you'd have to come up. You could stay at the Carrie House, the haunted hotel up here.
Oh, that's fun.
I like haunted houses, sure.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, there's a lot going on. So, you guys, we've been talking about all kinds of stuff tonight. Our favorite bars, learned about all kinds of new favorite bars out there that we have to check out. What was that one in Fair Oaks again? Because that's close. That's a Stockman's. Okay, that was a Stockman's. That was a popular one. And then, of course,
where else it's fun sometimes is the Boxing Donkey. Like Old Roseville just has some fun divey bars, but the Boxing Donkey, they get Irish bands in there all the time, and it's really yeah, it's really a good time.
I love the name Boxing Donkey. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Have you been there, Tim?
Yeah.
You been there?
No, I've never been there, but it sounds like a cool name.
Yeah, it sounds like a place that definitely we should go.
Yeah.
The Boxing Donkey. It's like there's other cool bar names that are out there, but is it Virginia City that's got the Bucket of Blood?
Oh, whoa. That's the name of the bar?
Yeah, I think so. I know Dave Eros, I know he's out there. He'd know what it is, or even Mike. I think it's called the Bucket of Blood, Bucket O' Blood. In
and
yeah,
what's the one? Something Bull, in Loomis. Shoot, I'm gonna have to look it up.
Something Bull. I don't know.
Something Bull. It's like a totally random. Does somebody know out there?
Anyone know a Bull bar in Loomis?
Bar.
Okay, Bulls have been a theme the last couple of nights. I'm not sure how I feel about that. They were talking about.
There was a bar there, something like that. I can't remember the name, but I know what she's talking about.
Okay, wait. Oh, the Liberal Bull.
Oh, the Liberal Bull.
Like it wasn't a word that would normally go with bull, but it's the Liberal Bull, and it's pretty divey. It's awesome though. It's awesome.
Wow.
The drinks are super cheap. It's exactly what you'd expect. It's like 1970s furniture. It's perfect. Oh, thank you, Jerry.
Yeah,
See?
there we go. Terry said liberal bowl. So it sounds like it would be fun to put together a dive bar crawl.
You know that once we get out of this, that's all we're going to be doing for weeks on end. Is we're just going to be out partying, drinking, bar hopping, going to restaurants. Yeah. People aren't going to know which way to go. People are going to be just driving just for the sake of driving. They're going to be flying wherever they can go.
I expect a lot of camping.
A lot of what?
A lot of camping, a lot of people getting out.
Yes.
So.
Absolutely. Yeah. Trying to get back out into some fresh air after being in their house totally. That's and that'll be right at summer too. Like usually when it's the peak.
Yeah.
At least we hope.
At least we hope. Yeah. Let's hope. It looks like Terry said that the Liberal Bull is still open. They must be very liberal. They have.
Oh.
There's. Now I don't know how she knows they're still open.
Yeah, Terry, how do you know? Maybe they're just open for takeout.
Yeah, maybe they just exactly. Yeah, I mean you have to have if I'm not mistaken, other than like Tim, because they're a brew pub and they can just sell beer to go. But if you're a restaurant or something, you've got to be able to have food to go with your cocktails.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually the Snug, I looked on their site because they don't typically serve food, but they just have ramen packs. So you buy a ramen pack for $1 or a penny or whatever it is, and that's your food to go. So you're allowed. So it's legal to take the cocktails to go.
That is brilliant. You
get
a cocktail and ramen.
Yeah.
Wow, that's.
What's great about that?
I love the ingenuity that people are coming up with just to stay in business. It's like
that's exactly what it is. There's so many people having to do things they never had to do before. I mean, right down to shops, restaurants selling their stuff out of mason jars. I mean, it's like whatever it takes.
Right.
Well,
right.
hopefully, some new business practices will come out that nobody considered before, and they'll be even stronger once we get through all this stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, Carolyn said it's called a workaround. That's exactly what it is, and it's working too. But ramen with cocktails, I mean, that's pretty brilliant. I would have thought of something like popcorn, or who doesn't like ramen? Everybody likes ramen. My 19-year-old lives on ramen. He's got like his certain way of making it. Like he has to have a couple of eggs in it, and he can't use the packet that comes with it. He uses caldo, the Mexican. The Mexican broth. He substitutes that into it. And fancy. Yeah, it is. It's fancy. It's crazy. So Tim, what else is going on in the Outbreak, man? How's everyone doing their dusting and all your staff?
Yeah, we're doing good. All in all, we like I said, we missed our anniversary party. We brewed a ton of beer. Usually, we have, like I said, 500-700 people that come to that. So we have a ton of beer in the tanks right now we need to get rid of. So
buy beer.
Yeah, we do have a ton of beer. So we're going to be just doing some specials to kind of get rid of the beer and start moving it, So kind of keep an eye out on Facebook there. We're looking into, like I said, deliveries and online sales, also collaborations in a sense with like virtual collaborations with other breweries.
Sure.
Just kind of anything we can do to kind of stay in business and keep going while we're getting through this with everybody.
Well, Dave Arrow suggested he wants a Pop-Tart with his beer next time he comes and gets one.
Eggs and Velveeta in ramen?
Oh, eggs and Velveeta in ramen.
The Velveeta it doesn't just stick to the bottom.
I don't know. I can't judge that because my wife used to put sour cream and ranch. She'd just make the ramen and then drain it and then put sour cream and ranch in it. I guess she ate that all through college. So eggs and Velveeta,
I like Velveeta, but I just was wondering. Is that what she's saying? I'm just trying to visualize how I make it.
What would you say, Tim?
I said it could work.
It could. Yeah, it could work. Hey, listen, we have time for one more song before we go off the air here. You got anything left for us?
Well,
He's looking down at his keyboard. What's on there? What's there?
Is it speaking to
Come
you?
on, man.
I don't know.
Something.
Figure something out.
I know he was only prepared for 3 songs. That's okay.
I wasn't prepared for any songs, to be honest. I just
You did a damn fine job, sir.
You did, Tim. You did a great job, man. Thank you so much.
yeah, I think I can do something. It'll just totally be winging it again. So
I gotcha. Well, listen, I think the next time we see you play, it would be nice to see it live. That's for sure.
oh, for sure.
It would be great to see it live and have a nice fresh beer. So again, if you I've been watching this, Outbreak has a lot of beer they need to sell. It's sitting in the tanks and they want to sell it to you.
We do.
So now, do you guys have enough containers to sell all that beer? A lot of growlers, a lot of
Yeah,
growlers.
actually, so we just picked up about 600 cans, and we've got some more growlers coming any day now. And then next Wednesday, I'm picking up 3,000 cans to keep going. So there's going to be
Okay.
cans here. So it'll be good.
Nice. All right. Well, you heard that. There's going to be a lot of beer in cans and just a lot of beer to go get. And Tim, I don't know if they know, but it's the cure.
Yeah.
I mean, you sell the cure.
Yeah. Our whole tagline is drink the beer.
Yep. I don't.
It's
I'm looking. It's not on the bottle, but yeah, your whole tagline. It
Yeah.
is drink the cure.
It's a fun way for us to say, hey, our beer's good.
Right. It is. And you never thought that when you had the tagline and you thought of the tagline, drink the cure, that you would be in this situation.
No, we never actually thought this would happen this way.
I'm not sure any of us did we?
No. And, we still don't know. I mean, this virus could all of a sudden, a year from now, everyone that's had it mutates into a zombie. I mean, we have no idea.
This could be the zombie apocalypse.
It really could.
Yeah. But we've seen enough movies. We should be prepared.
We should, but we weren't.
So on a totally, I mean, it's kind of related, but not really. So yesterday I went to the grocery store, and this was a new experience. I went to pick up an avocado, and normally I touch the button on the avocado to see how soft it is, because there's that perfect ripeness, right? There's a certain texture that I like.
I thought it was pineapple.
Okay, well,
Cantaloupes. I don't know.
whatever your vegetable or fruit of choice is, but I pushed it and it was way too soft. Then I'd already touched it, and I socially shamed myself into just putting it in my basket because I already fondled the thing. I didn't know who was watching me, and I was like, oh, it's not cool anymore. It was a really soft avocado.
So if you touch it, you buy it.
I think so. Well, because I hadn't really considered it, except I went to Home Depot and bought seeds for the garden.
Yeah.
And if you picked up a packet of seeds, you were not supposed to put it back on the rack. They had a bucket for unwanted seeds. And that put it in my brain that, oh, dang it, I've been doing it wrong. So then I went to the grocery store and got guilted into a super ripe avocado.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is
It's weird stuff.
it is. Horror stories from the apocalypse, for sure.
Right.
Wow. All right, guys. Well, that's about it for tonight. We want to let everyone get back to their dinners and all that kind of stuff. I still have some beer left, barely, but I should have got more, Tim, when I was there. So I'll have to be up there this week.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, but I just want to thank our guest, Tim Daniel from Outbreak.
Tim. That was awesome.
Amazing, amazing brewer, amazing piano player, and just all around amazing person. And happy anniversary to you, Tim.
Indeed.
Okay.
And Marcy, I did make guacamole. We ate it last night. I suffered through it.
And Carrie, thank you as usual for being the amazing co-host that you are, and absolutely stunning in your clubwear tonight.
That's just a Spasmatic show.
That's right. So you can catch Carrie and I watching the Spasmatics at 8:00 tonight, and then probably Carrie will be dancing all night watching the EDM concert. What was it called? One more time, Carrie, before we take off.
Digital Mirage.
Virtual Mirage. Digital Mirage. Cool.
It's on YouTube.
All right, guys. Well, that's all we have for you tonight. Please be safe out there. Please wear a mask now. I guess we're supposed to wear masks when we go out. But we want to see you back here again next Wednesday for our Hump Day Happy Hour.
Yes, please.
5:00. And we want you to have a great weekend with your family and friends. And Tim, thank you very much again for the beer, for the music, for the conversation. Get up to Outbreak Brewery if you have a chance. So until next week, until Thursday, you guys have a great weekend. Good night. And
cheers, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. All right. Cheers. Bye-bye.